Hey, hi, this is Cassandra, aka the Chef from Girls, and today I'm coming to you live from the Curvy Fashionista Expo. I'm here with Chef Tregaye. She's from the Food Network. Actually, I'm going to let her tell you a little bit about herself, so go ahead and give them your little spiel.
Hi, I am Chef Tregaye. I have been on Food Network, winner of Cutthroat Kitchen, winner of Guys Russell Games. I own a catering company here in Atlanta, and I also have a tour called Playing the Game Tour, which I'm very passionate about, where we help African chefs in Africa to grow and, just become better chefs and help them with professionalism. So I do a lot of things.
Wow, I did see that on your website. Now, you're no longer with the Sundial?
No, last Friday was my last day.
Okay, so how does it feel to be an entrepreneur? That's crucial. That is crucial.
You know what? It feels so good. I mean, let me tell you something. The Sundial is one of the best places. I love working there. I grew with them for about 5 years. And since I've been on Food Network, been picking up more. And it was just to a point where I was so busy, my mind wasn't there, and they've done so much for me. I didn't think it was fair for me to stay there, and my mind is.
I know that you read Lucy.
Yeah, and he was sad, but he understood. Chef Russell Slay is the chef there, and he's an awesome guy.
Because that was one of my questions. I wanted to know how that experience, how working with the Sundial and your experience out in the Food Network, how does that compare?
Wow, it's completely different. Being on the competition shows on Food Network is completely different, just because you're at work every day. You're doing 500 covers. It's busy. You're sweating. You're pumping.
You mean like we're sweating now?
Yes, like you're sweating now. You're sweating. You're pumping, and you're moving, and it's a passion of mine. I love it. And we do everything upscale. But then when you go on TV, everything is quick, fast, but you still must be efficient. So it is night and day. It is night and day, and I'd rather do TV any day.
I was going to ask you now, being on TV, that must be an interesting experience. Like right now, we're doing live streaming, so that's TV.
Yes.
This is Cast Network. Tune in. But that experience, being in front of the camera, I know that just makes you humble for it.
Oh my God, it's like a drug. It's like when I did my first Cutthroat Kitchen, I made it to the finals. I was the last person, and I didn't get it, but it was like my personality was so out there. I'm walking off the stage, and they were like, "Can you please? Are you gonna sign right here?
Really?
Please tell me you're gonna come back."
So this is my question to you. Has anyone approached you about doing these shows?
You know what? It's so funny that people have approached me about doing shows, but it's kind of, the TV land is so, it's a time thing, and it's just time. I'm working on a few projects, and hopefully they come through. I have other producers that come to me for projects. What's so funny is once you get on TV, all kinds of people come at you.
You just need that one time to kick that door.
Right, but it's just, that's what it is. And then I haven't found the right one. I found people with ideas, but maybe they don't have the extra that needs to follow along, like Food Network or the Bravo. Maybe they're more independent. I have had a couple networks, Food Network and Bravo, want to do a show idea. So it's on me to get the sizzle reel done and everything. So, that's the next step.
So I hope you keep me in mind when it's time to talk media and stuff like that. So I can come. As a retired chef, I have no problem tasting and sampling. I have no problem tasting and sampling.
I have no problem feeding and giving. None at all. Honestly, right now, my major project that I'm working on is, that's what my heart is. I mean, of course, I'm still doing catering. I do personal chefing. I do cooking classes. I cook food from 24 different countries. So the food, the catering life will always be there. But this need in Africa is so strong.
Now, how did that come to be something that you decided to play part? Are we having any questions? Because I don't want to leave folks out right now. We good? Okay, good.
And I had a chef friend of mine, Chef Amadeus, and he contacted me and was telling me about the chefs in Africa. And so I'm like, well, let me research this. So I looked it up, and it's so crazy. There's a page on Facebook called What Africans Can Do. What African Chefs Can Do. Yes, What African Chefs Can Do. Follow that page on Facebook. And it's so amazing the work that they do, and they're so hungry, but they can't excel. They can't excel because they can't afford the education to move. They can't afford the education they need to properly do the things that they need to do. So in my mind, I'm like, hey, let's try to come up with a free online culinary management program. So I'm working with some sister schools, the Cordon Bleu, trying to get that taken care of. But in the meantime, that is a long process to get that program. So right now, I have 7 students in Kenya, 1 in Zimbabwe, and I have 8 in Senegal.
Okay, have you traveled to Africa yet?
Coming soon.
All right.
Now, it's so funny because all this stuff that we've done in about 4 months. It's a brand new thing. But in these 4 months, I teach the classes. And so, yeah, the female Skype phone calls. And basically what's going to happen is in June, July next year, we're going to go over there. And everything I've taught them for 1 month, we're going to do face-to-face. Yeah.
So, okay, so we're at a fashion event, so I have to ask you fashion questions. Oh, I have to go. So now here's my question. Working as a chef, and I know we're stuck in our uniform day and day. It serves its purpose, you know what it's for, but I know you have fashion sense. You have that style, right?
Yes, you know, the hair has to be done, you have to have your makeup, you have to look good even though you're sweating, you have to sweat. You gotta fan that off.
You gotta sweat.
You gotta fan that off and then head back out.
Right.
You know, that's the thing. And you know, I wear different chef jackets. You know, I don't dress like your average chef. You know, oftentimes depending on the day, it just depends. You know, and I always keep my fashion is my own. I do love fashion.
That's how the chef girls came to be.
Yeah.
I love food.
Love fashion.
Okay, you can't go in my closet.
Yes. What closet? I took over my husband's closet, my son's closet. I have 2 boys.
Do you?
Yes, I have a 2-year-old and an 11-year-old.
Because you know you only look like about 15 years old.
I am 30 years old. People say that all the time. I guess it's a blessing.
Like a baby.
It's a blessing. Yes, and you know, I do. I love fashion. My sister actually is one of my fashion company on all of my events, and she's a fashion designer.
Oh, I need to be her.
I really do because she designed these jackets, and not this one. It's gonna take about 2 months for the in LA to make them. When I tell you,
Because that was a question I had for you. Do you feel like chef uniforms can be trendy?
I do.
You know,
I do.
comfortable with the classes. Let's keep it.
No, I really feel like it could be trendier. I feel like it could be better. The design that she made, oh my God, some kind of lace. You know, some instead of just the straight up and down, just like a triangle, put it right here. The cuffs are different.
Oh yeah, no, when she comes out with it, we gotta sit down again and we're gonna have to share.
As soon as they come back, I'm stepping out. I don't know what kind of event.
So I'm gonna have to get one with bone.
Right. And she's so amazing because that's what's going on. I wanted to have other chefs be able to get her and say, yeah, this is what I want. And she'll sketch it.
You about to be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a last set of questions. These are our favorites. So I want you to just tell me what your favorite things are. I'm going to give it to you real quick and see what's your favorite place in First thing that comes to mind.
The park? I'm a simple girl.
Really?
I live in Lithonia. There's deer in my backyard.
Oh, wait a minute. We neighbors?
We're neighbors.
Are we neighbors? Because I'm in Stone Mountain, bro.
See? That's what I'm talking about. You know my area. We have to be besties after this. We're besties after
Right,
this.
like I'm just going to be calling you, girl, I'm making some stones, come and have some tea with me.
And I'm coming over.
Okay, then we're going to have to do
Yes,
that.
we're going to have to.
Okay.
So you know about the country life if you live in Stone Mountain. You know,
Wait a minute, my mom is in climbing on 4 acres. I know about.
That's what I'm saying. So, you know, something as simple as I just love, and this, if I had to pick a place in the city, it would be between Piedmont Park, just because it's such a beautiful place with the gardens and everything like that. And then the sundown. I love the sundown. I mean, when you spend your day every day there and watch that sunset, that was the best day time ever. Hey!
So, okay, now what's your favorite food?
Do not ask me that question. Sure. No, I just ask me that.
Come on, there's got to be something that your go-to you can eat it every day. Like for me, I love Chinese food. Anything Asian, I can eat it hot, cold. It doesn't matter in a pot and bowl with a cup. I'm gonna eat it. It's Asian, I'm gonna eat it.
It's between Asian and Mediterranean. It's a tie. You see, I cook food from 24 different countries. Like food of my children. I can't pick a favorite.
Well, yeah. You can, but you don't tell the other. You can't tell the other. You can do it. You just can't tell.
Right, I would never tell the other.
Okay, that's it.
Hey. not watching this. Yeah, so it's very Mediterranean.
Okay, so now since you're talking about fashion, what is your favorite? Your favorite designer, favorite place you like to shop?
Alexander McQueen actually is one of my favorite designers.
Okay, through Scope, I was able to view the exhibit that they had in London. I'm telling everybody, Periscope is the business. If you don't know, Periscope is the business. I was able to see that exhibit because they did their first Periscope, and they showed that exhibit, and I'm sitting there going like this, I didn't even have to buy a plane ticket. It was phenomenal. That was just phenomenal.
Well, I'll have Periscope.
Yes, ma'am, and then you have to follow me, and then I have to follow you as well. Business. Okay, so we got, what else? Okay, what's your favorite?
Or white. So simple, y'all. I'm so simple. Everything in my closet is almost black and white. Maybe a turquoise.
Maybe. If somebody forced it on you, girl,
Or red. I do like red.
You do like red?
I do like red too. Red, black, and white is like the majority of my colors. And, well, you know, every now and again I switch it up to something floral. I like floral.
Okay.
I love floral.
Well, that encompasses so many.
Yes, so many other colors. It goes back to the food. You see, I can choose one thing. I love everything. It's so hard for me to choose.
Okay, and this is the last one. What is your favorite style of music? Okay, Tregaye, I think we're gonna have to really.
That is my
We're
favorite.
gonna have to hang out. We're just gonna have to cook in the kitchen, be in each other's way.
I'm gonna tell y'all if she lying, and I'm gonna come back on Periscope and I'm gonna say, well, I haven't seen her since the interview,
Hello, we about to exchange.
and I didn't get my tea and my scones.
Look.
But it's okay, at least she introduced me. That's what I'm gonna say.
Look, I do appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you so much.
And we will connect after this.
Yes.
All right, everybody, just in case you don't remember, this is Cassandra, aka the Chef from Pearl. I'm coming to you live from the Curtain Fashion Research Expo. Do we have some questions? Would you like to? No, we good? All right, don't forget to check us out at www.thechefandpearls.com and follow us